Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Hey, we're gonna get a little football chop up today. A little football chop up. We're gonna talk a little bit about everything in the recruiting world. To try to make sure that I keep your parents abreast of everything that's going on in the recruiting world. Um, so we're gonna do a little bit of that so that we can make sure that we let everybody know what's up. So Um, with that being said, I hope everybody's having a good time. What's up, my man? My boy Manny, what's going on with you, baby? Hoping that everybody is having a good little time. We had the post election. Hopefully everybody ain't upset or ain't tripping. But hopefully everybody's doing the right thing. I'm gonna give it about maybe a couple more minutes to let everybody on, and then we're gonna get to talking. It's being recorded, so you can at least get a chance to chop it up a little bit later if you can't, see it. Uh, Let me hit my boy Allen up and tell him to start tagging people because he does a great job of doing that for me. Hold on one second. Uh, yeah, boy. But this is gonna be a real one for a lot of the parents out there. We got to keep it a buck on this one for real because it's a lot going on right now, a whole lot going on. Uh, let's see what my boy got going on, Mister. Give me one second, y'all. Let me see if I can get my boy Allen to get on here and start tagging some parents. I definitely want them guys to hear this today, so we're gonna keep it a buck. All right, he ain't answering the phone as usual. That's how he roll. He the only dude in the world when the boy he be on me when I call I'm on it. But he can't. I can't never get him anyway. We're gonna keep it short and sweet. Hey guys, hey today man, this whole thing we're gonna talk about recruitment. It won't be long, probably about 20 25 minutes, but just stuff that everybody needs to hear. Right now, for those who don't know, they're going to be coming out with the Division One recruiting guidelines. Uh, yeah, well, man, you got to send me some coastal drip. Your coach, man. I won't even say that on here, but anyway, man, you got to send me some coastal drip. I'll be one to represent. But anyway, uh, basically, what's going to happen now with Division One schools is they've changed recruiting. Those guys aren't going to be able to go to campus or come talk to a kid until after April 15th. This really does impact the late 2021s, the guys who would have got offers late because of the film that they and stuff that they did, and definitely the 2022s. Um, you know, it's not sure how it's going to affect D2 and D3s and NAIAs at this time, but usually they follow the lead of Division One. Um, it's going to be rough out there. So parents, with that being said, this is I've always said going up to number two, which is the recruiting services. I've always said that, you know, that's something that, you should do if you can afford it. But this year for certain, if you can afford it and your kid has no offers, you might want to get attached to one of these recruiting services. There are quite a few of them out there. I'm going to do a little research on them all and get back with you on Tuesday so I can kind of compare cost analysis with you. Um, you know, off the top of my head, I know that Playing for Envelopes is a really good recruiting service. They do a tremendous job of reaching out to kids, reaching out to coaches and stuff like that. There are quite a few other ones out there. NCSA, they do it as well. Uh, but you're gonna have to probably get some help this year because it's not as simple as your coach just sending it out. Schools aren't able to come see the kids, and then also one of the things that's going to impact recruiting tremendously is that they're going to allow these kids to be able to transfer. When that happens, it's going to affect kids tremendously. If you're not, someone that they really, really love, they might as well get somebody that's willing to transfer. So be on the lookout for that. I want to make sure that, parents, that you hear that. So with that being said, right now, if your kid has a scholarship offer and they really want your kid, you may want to go ahead and commit 2021s because in January, when they probably let these guys um, transfer, without there being any penalties, you're going to see a lot of kids who are not going to have offers. So please don't sit around waiting for offers. You're going to start seeing schools pull offers on kids who have been committed, that had offers at major Division 1 schools. Um, I'm just giving suggestions now. I didn't say point three, but right now, if you have an offer that they want to give you, you need to commit. I do not recommend guys committing to school sight unseen. Uh, I think that you at least need to know, what school you're going to, period. What's up, Jay? My boy Jay Whitehead down in Texas, member of Omega Psi Phi, one of my good boys down that way. But even you should not commit to a school sight unseen. A kid, you're gonna have to be there for 4 years. So even if as a prospective athlete, they're not letting you on campus. But after your season's over with, perhaps for those guys that are 2021, maybe you could go just visit the campus as a student so that you can at least know what the campus looks like. You could, uh, have a better idea. If you do the Zoom call thing, ask the coaches to Zoom you. Your workout facilities, where you're gonna eat, where you're gonna stay. Zoom is better than nothing, but like the likelihood of you actually being able to go on campus is going to be slim and none, especially with that April 15th date. If you're 22, 2023, you know, same thing, especially 2022. Start asking, can you get Zoom conferences with the schools? 2023s, hopefully by the time you guys really get on and popping, that this whole pandemic has been erased or at least eradicated, to the point where you're able to go to school and stuff like that. So, but this just was a short chop up. Um, Took me less than 8, 9 minutes. But next week, I'm gonna have a little bit more intel for you guys as far as what these recruiting services cost. For those of you guys who need it, you probably will need a recruiting service nowadays. Uh, it's going to be tough out there. It's going to be tough sledding. But please know, like I said, they're about to open it up for these guys to transfer. When that happens, it's going to be a lot of schools that they're going to get those scholarships instead of giving it to a new kid that they're unsure about. They're going to give it to kids that they didn't see play college football. So make sure that if you have a scholarship opportunity, you take full advantage of it right now. Right now is not the time to be trying to wait for something and wait for a better deal unless you're cool with walking on. If you're cool walking on, then yeah, you might want to do that. But right now is not the time. So anyway, once again, I wish everybody peace, love, and happiness. If you need me for anything, you know how to reach me here on Facebook, Twitter, any of that kind of stuff, and I can answer any of your questions. And like I said, on Tuesday, I'll probably do another chop up, a little bit more intel, and we'll have I'm gonna see if I can get one of my college coaches friends to come on and kind of explain some of the stuff that we're talking about. Thanks a lot. Peace. Have a good one.